Or is that something I should ask on camera?
You know what? We are live, y'all, and I just got a question from our guest Shakira here today because we're at Green Drinks Live, and she said, "How long have I been doing this?" And since 2020, Superfood Parents started out with a different branding and everything. However, we realized that we were broadcasting about health, business, and wealth, and it really made sense to focus on health. So wellness in all the ways, but health. People really enjoyed the food aspect. And so since 2020, I've been broadcasting the end of 2020. And with this live stream and broadcast and everything, it's just been growing. Superfood Parents has been blossoming since like September 2023 specifically, but as a nurse for over 30 years, and as a mom, I've just of 17 years, I've always been interested in how food works, how it helps us, and all of those things. I'm naturally curious. And so this is where interviewing other people has been just a passion. And so that's why we're really happy to have you here today, Shakira, because you fit the bill. Like, you are here with folks from Germany, because AJ's Road Tripping is from Germany. G. Albert is always around the world. So we are so happy to have you here, as well as Michelle Giard. Good to have you here. We're going to hear from Shakira more about the food pantry, what's going on with it, who she is, what she wants to talk about. And y'all let us know if you can hear her okay. And you know what to do. If you're here, put in #health heroes, because here at Superfood Parents, we're always looking to get people to be a health hero for their loved one. So DJ Vince rocking. Hey, we got the Fran Cup of Cooking series. Let me tell you, we got everybody here. Okay, tell me something. Tell me something about this food pantry. What you're doing with it. Is that your main initiative? Because I know it's a new one. Go for it.
Okay, I'm a little nervous, guys. I'm not going to lie, but here I am. Thank you for having me. She put me on the spot, so I didn't have a choice but to be here. Olivia Community Circle is more than just a food pantry. It embodies a safe haven where we want people to come to.
So wait, tell the name of it again.
Olivia Community Circle.
Olivia, how do you spell that?
Ollivier.
Oh, so it's like a French word.
Yes.
Okay, because G. Albert is in South Carolina, but he travels the world. He's been in Spain since we've spoken to him. He's been in France. And so Olivier. So this is a fancy food, but we still get free food like at the, oh, great. And look, your voice is coming in great. You're beautiful. Look, AJ's Road Tripping is in Germany. Girl, y'all would be a perfect match. Wait, are you married?
No.
Okay, let's stop. Let's stop with that. Let's get back to where we're supposed to be going. Olivier. Say it again.
Olivia Community Circle.
Got it.
It's after my mother. She's from Haiti.
Okay.
So that's where the roots come from.
Oh, got it.
Yes.
So, okay. So Olivier Food Circle is
Community Circle.
Community Circle. I got it.
It's one R.
Perfect. And so Olivier Community Circle is named after your mom. So you're Haitian.
Yes,
and
part Haitian.
Part Haitian, right? And then with this food pantry, though, is it a traditional food pantry where people can come and get produce? They can get canned goods, they can get dried goods. How does this work?
This isn't traditional because in relations with the food pantry, we have a dietetic technician that gives quick tips on how to eat healthy. We say quick tips because we want, TikTok is in our season, our time right now.
Right.
So everyone doesn't want to spend 5 to 10 minutes and get information. They want quick information.
Over here so y'all can see us better.
Oh, okay. Look at me. Okay.
Look, and AJ's Road Tripping is like, oh, Trey fancy. Yes, Olivier Community Circle is fancy.
Olivier Community Circle. So it embodies much more than just a food pantry. We'll also have mental health support.
Really?
Yes. We'll have mental health coaching services as well. That will be by licensed professional counselors that will dive in deep to what is your purpose? Right. Why are you here? What coping skills do we need to help you navigate?
So this is where the community circle comes in. It's not just come get your food. We're glad you're making it till next week. This way, people really are empowered to do more because with the dietitian there to give tips, with the health mental wellness there to keep everybody in the right headspace to just get forward through the next day, the next week, whatever challenges they might have, whatever successes they might have. Sometimes people are successful, but they don't feel successful. And especially if they're coming to a food pantry, have you had any stigmas attached to your food pantry? Do people feel like, I don't want to go to one, or I'm embarrassed? Or are people like, yes, free food, inflation is up? What has been the response?
We just launched this month, so I can't answer that question just yet.
Okay.
Maybe when we circle back in about a couple of months, I can really give you some great feedback on what is the what's going on.
Got it. You know, AJ is road tripping, is loving this. He said, sorry, my heart belongs to only one person. Is it Apple Blossom yet? All right, fine. We won't matchmake you with her. But you heard that, y'all. We might hear back from her in a couple of months because G. Albert is saying welcome and tell us that okra is not in the kitchen. Do y'all typically get okra from there at the food pantry? Because we have a battle with okra on Superfood Heroes. We have okra lovers, okra not lovers. What is your personal preference, and also what does the food pantry have? Has the food pantry ever had okra?
We have onions, we have bell peppers, okra water, because Christina loves okra, so we introduce some okra as well, but in water.
So the onions, the bell peppers, these things are free because this is the food pantry.
Yes. Those produce, yes.
And so
we're trying to shy away from canned goods only because it has so much salt. So we want healthy food. So we even have fresh frozen vegetables at our food pantry.
Y'all are fancy. And I say that because, like, okay, I work with several different food bank hubs, and I haven't seen frozen vegetables. So that is an upgrade because I've seen fresh. People are afraid of fresh sometimes. This is good. This is good news. So, okay, Olivier Community Circle, where can people find you? Are you online right now? Facebook, Instagram, any of that?
Oh, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. Oh, no. Olivia Community Circle is on Facebook, Instagram, and we have our website. And we have a lot of sponsors. I want to say thank you to Trader Joe's, to Walmart.
Y'all fancy for real.
To Target. These organizations have been sponsoring us, so I would love to just say thank you to them. Wegmans.
I love Wegmans.
Town Point Bank. They posted us on their banner, so just thank you for that. I want to just shout out Prosperous Church because they allowed us to have our food pantry within their facility.
So the nice thing is when we go to the food bank directory, you are listed there. So this means people can see the dates and times that you are distributing food. They can click right there on the link and it will take them somewhere fancy, or it brings them here to all the listings and whatnot. But if they just want to find you, that's where they can just Google Olivier Community Circle, and you're listed right there.
Yes. I want to say thank you to the Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia for allowing us to have this contract with them.
Nice.
It's opening so many doors, and I'm just excited to be a part of this.
Absolutely. Well, this has been a pleasure. We're going to move on to our next guest because we have a lot of people here today, y'all, at Green Drinks Live. And so what's going to happen right now is that we are going to share just a quick video with you. So that way, if you're wondering, what is Superfood Parents all about? What should I do? How can I tap in? What, you just don't know. Maybe this is your first time. Maybe you're trying to figure out if you should share this. Before you leave, I do want you to help us with today's recipe because this is a jam that just involves 3 ingredients: berries, sugar, and chia seeds. So if you can be the first person to just pour the chia seeds and the sugar in and then shake it up as we go out, our other guests, just lift it up so they can see you just pouring it right in. Absolutely. Our next guest, while I play this avocado video, is going to come in. So y'all see what I'm saying? She not only works at a food bank, she Haitian, so she can cook. So y'all see what she just did? She's making jam. This is going to turn into jam in about 30 minutes. The chia seeds will plump up and it's going to look very similar to this jam right here because I made this one this morning. So, all right, child, keep it going. We'll see y'all soon.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Easy guacamole or avocado toast. First, scoop the avocados into a bowl. Ingredients:
4 avocados, half a cup of salsa, lime or lemon, and a 1/4 cup of onion, which is optional.
Scoop out any black parts.
So I'm just going to squeeze the juice of 1 lemon over top of everything.
Add half a cup of salsa. You can use mild, spicy, or chunky, whichever one you like. Add half a teaspoon of salt, or taste it first. You might not need it because of the salsa. Add a 1/4 cup of onion. It adds crunch and flavor, but it's optional.
It's good?
Mm-hmm. It is real good.
A+. Thank you.
As a bonus, spread some guacamole on some toast.
Yeah, your own avocado toast.
Up on different platforms. We got I Am Avon here. So it varies. People come in from all over. And yeah, so AJ is road tripping, is here from Germany. And then what happens is people tend to share this out. So I only see a portion of who sees it, and then people share it. So that's always great. Like, for example, AJ is road tripping and says she can cook. I may need to reevaluate. So y'all, our last guest that was on here at Green Drinks Live, that's who AJ is road tripping is talking about. He says, keep the black parts of the avocado, though, when you make guacamole. He says that's the flavor, but nope, I take those off like with bananas. I used to always take those off. It is yummy. I Am Avon. Guacamole is one of my favorite things. Hey, DJ Is, we are playing your music in the background right now. So thank you for being here, DJ Is. If y'all need music, go to DJ Iz's channel. It's affordable. Now today, if you need good things, we are here with Brandon from The Space. Hey, Brandon, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing today?
So far, so good. So
That's
y'all know
good.
me, Chef LaQuita Marie. I'm here with Brandon. Today, we're only cooking a jam. So right off the top, I want you to add a little bit of sugar and chia seeds to this and tell us what is The Space? What is your business? What are you doing here talking to us today about at Green Drinks Live?
All right. So The Space is it's a 3,000 square foot event space in Virginia Beach. So a lot of people have like event spaces and like galleries and such that they can go to, but ours is different. So myself and my partner Lance, we are both creators. So I'm a photographer. He's a cinematographer. Right now he's in Seattle shooting stuff for the Army. He does like all the Army's MOS videos and stuff. So but our space is like, it is a open box. So if you go back up, you just scroll back to the top.
Right.
You just see how it has the white walls and the floors and the ceilings.
Yes.
So it's just a blank slate. So you can go in there and create whatever it is that you want. So
and people can have different events, whether it's weddings, bar mitzvahs, councilman meetings, because here there was a councilman meeting this morning. And of course, if you're into politics, then they can have rallies there. You are open to everyone.
All of that, yeah. We open all that, and then we have staging. We want to do TED Talks. It's one of the things that we really want because of like how.
And wait, I see parking too. So
yeah, we have huge parking.
Ample parking.
Ample parking.
This is why you're talking big from the space of the perspective of TED Talks and whatnot, because Tati Sifatita is in Romania. So hey there, Tati. So good to have you here on Green Drinks Live today. We've got a lineup of wonderful guests. We're talking to Brandon right now, and we're talking about his place called The Space. So if you notice on screen, that's what you're looking at. And sure, there's a party with Cookie Monster in the background. Looks like a birthday event. What is this?
Yeah, it was a birthday for my my partner's son. So
wow.
Yeah, we had Cookie Monster in the background. So we had a sound system. If you actually look at all those lights, we can change those lights to any color. So we actually took that picture and changed the lights to that kind of color. So
got it. And you can do projections on the wall. So and then, like you said, this can go from basically a baby space. So if people have a baby shower, a baby's birthday, a child's birthday, right on up to a TED Talk. Tell us about this picture right here, because it looks like a craft show.
Yeah, that was a craft show. So we did I forgot the name of the organization right now, but it was a Latinas, Circle de Latinas. That's what it was. They just had a shop where they had all their crafts and they brought them in and they just had an open sale. They were just selling their stuff that they for like a farmer's market.
Nice. And so again, this is where people can really tap in to the space. Of course, with The Space, you all know this is an event space. We're talking to Brandon, the owner. How did you get into, because I see here, it's very easy on your site, book a meeting. So that means we can get a quote. We can definitely come by and see the place. We can talk about the options. And I see here at the bottom, wedding options, food and drinks, all of this about. So you all help us to subcontract, so to speak, so that if there's a wedding, you all help us find a vendor for food, drinks, and all of that?
All of that. And actually, we're actually turning the place into a restaurant too. So we'll be able to have food and drink and everything ourselves in there. So it'll be the biggest thing with us is it's a one-stop shop. So that's like part of it. So what you asked was like, how do we kind of get into it? So we actually have a whole media company where we do commercials and everything else. And then we also have a print shop. So with that print shop, we can provide all the print services for that, like whether it's shirts, whether it's the actual vinyl graphics that you want, whether it's posters, whatever it is that you want, we can provide. So you can just come to us and we can do everything for you.
So then this is not just, now y'all know I love health, business, and wealth. And Brandon is my guy. He is hitting everything, right? Because of course, they provide us with food services there that's coming to the space. They also are providing multiple streams of income. So that's business and it's wealth building. So once again, you have these different streams of income, but it's not just streams of income, it's a service to others. Anything else that you want to tell us while people click the like button and consider getting some Roll Java coffee? Y'all know that's my coffee company, ROLL Java.com. That's why I stay lit, y'all. I stay amped. I drink coffee in the morning. RollJava.com is my stuff.
No, that's it. I need to get some of that.
Yeah. I might have to introduce it to the space. Maybe there's a partnership. Brandon is a businessman. Anything else you want to tell us about the space?
About space. It's just up and coming. So literally, there'll be a lot of changes. We're gonna start actually throwing our own events. So like we're gonna do a co-working space where we actually have people come in for a day and they just do a co-working event. Also, we have another platform called Naked WJC. I know it's a crazy word. People are naked.
No, I love it because naked is a popular word.
Yeah, it is.
So wait, what is the WJC?
Who's Johnny Creative? So that's the parent company of everything. So Who's Johnny Creative is everything. That's the company. So Naked WJC. But we have all kinds of artists, poets, singers, rappers. We had guitar artists, we had comedians, we had all that up there. So we're gonna bring all that together. So it'll be a very unique place that you can. Later, every day will be a different thing.
I got it. So, okay, in closing, I want to hear how we can find you because we do have your Instagram page pulled up here and I'm looking at all the different pictures and everything. People are coming and going in this space. Edwin is next, I think. So Edwin, you coming next? Okay, so Edwin is coming up next, but before he does, we want to hear more because we're just looking at this gallery, how people have used the space with graduations and different celebrations. This looks like an evening event. I see folks here dancing and everything, family gatherings. Okay, so
album release parties, we've had those.
Album release.
One of the coolest events that we had was from who was it? What's the name? J&K. J&K is our neighbor. They're a Caribbean restaurant. But so when he was a kid, his mom got pregnant with him, and she never got to go to prom. So he rewarded his mom. That was our second event there. And he threw a prom for his mom there. I thought it was really, really
perfect.
Cool.
Absolutely wonderful.
We also had a baby shower. And then what happened was the mother-to-be, she had a premature baby. So she couldn't actually make her baby shower, but they didn't cancel the baby shower.
Right.
So the way that we have everything works in there, I thought this was cool because I didn't even think of this, right? Yeah. So
don't tell me they zoomed her in.
They used the projector and they FaceTimed her in, and then because of the way the audio and everything was, she could walk, she could talk to everybody. Everybody saw her big, and they just had a wonderful event. It was
wonderful.
Awesome. It was wonderful. Yeah. So that was a proud moment.
And I see here again, it says 25 by 12 foot projection. So this way you can project a Zoom meeting, you can project people, you can do different things on the wall so that people are life size, they're in the space, or you can just project your presentations, like we see here, your videos, and all. Wow, concession booth available, y'all. The space is the place. And so we see your Instagram page. Where else can people find the space?
Instagram, Facebook, and that's the big ones. I think we're going to do a TikTok for it, but Instagram and Facebook is the main place right now.
Got it. Well, for the people watching, we're encouraging them to, of course, don't forget to smash the like button. Thanks for that reminder, AJ's Road Tripping and Gale at Night. But another thing is, don't forget to tap into some of these wonderful people here today. So if you have not already checked out the space, just Google the space, Virginia Beach. All of the places will pop right up for you. So y'all know what time it is. We've got to give you another quick break where we give you, y'all, the link is in the chat. So thank you so much, Gale at Night, our best moderator ever. You don't even have to Google it. Just if you're watching live or if you're watching later, scroll over to the live chat, click on the link. Gale at Night has already put the information in there for the space. So this way, everybody's happy. All right,
awesome.
Y'all.
Thank you, Gail. I appreciate that.
Hey, thank you so much, Gail. I did bring a gumbo that I started this morning, or I made this morning.
Mhm.
So if you're interested in trying something that's all whole foods, definitely try it. This jam is finished. If you'd like to shake this, because this is the one we're making, y'all, we've already added the berries, the chia seeds, and the sugar. Shake this on the way out because I'm going to show everybody brownie bites. Yeah, Gail at Night is keeping us posted.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me up here.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for being here. Take
Oh, yeah,
care.
Definitely.
Brownie bites. Yum.
All right, let's get started with a cup of dates. I've taken the pit out. I'm going to add 1.5 cups of oats. Oats are full of antioxidants that reduce heart disease, fight cancer, and skin irritations. Blend these two right now. Dates have fiber that lowers your cholesterol. They're protein rich, which strengthens your bones and muscles. You see how it's like evenly blended, and it's kind of sticky now because of those dates. The dates are pure sugar. I'm going to add like a teaspoon of cinnamon, our turmeric. Turmeric relieves inflammation like arthritis and IBS. It fights viruses like the flu.
2 heaping tablespoons of cacao powder.
Cacao powder is packed with flavonoids, which lowers blood pressure, improves blood flow to the brain and heart, and prevents blood clots. About a tablespoon over there, tablespoon over there. Our walnuts.
Add 1 to 1.5 cups of walnuts.
Thick and clumpy. Let's get some of those things broken down here. Right? Oh, now that's what we want. Now this looks dry, but as you can see, it sticks together in clumps because those dates are in there. This particular almond butter.
Add 4 tablespoons of almond butter, or you can use peanut butter or sun butter.
Almond butter has vitamin E for heart health and plenty of fiber, which aids in digestion, lowers cholesterol, and regulates blood pressure. Sometimes I add honey if it's not sticking together. Honey is the one food that lasts forever.
Add about 2 tablespoons of honey. It's optional.
And it stays. Boom.
We added mini chocolate chips. It's optional. I like how they were chewy like brownies.
I like how they were chocolatey.
To me, they tasted like a chocolate brownie.
Corn.
Look, I know, right? You know what that was? Those were, y'all, Edwin is here. He's the founder here. And I say founder, but I'm trying to do a lot of stuff, y'all. I'm trying to make sure that I tell Edwin about those brownie bites that we showed, and I'm trying to scan a QR code because there's so many wonderful business people here, and that's the nice thing about Community Street, what they're doing here at Green Drinks Live. Look, I am Avon is saying I'm having trouble with Buy Me a Coffee. Any advice? Absolutely. Thank you.
Having trouble with what?
Buy Me a Coffee is a platform.
Oh.
So if anybody needs a space, a place, definitely contact me, nutrition@superfoodparents.com. It's sort of like an instant website where it helps you to fundraise.
Okay.
People can donate, they can buy you coffees, you know, they can fundraise like that. You can also offer digital products, in-person products like Zoom meetings, or if somebody's local, they can meet you for a service or a product. It's a great platform that's kind of already set up, and you can also tap in your social spaces.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely, if anybody needs help with Buy Me a Coffee, email me at nutrition@superfoodparents.com. That is where I always am. And we even have, speaking of where we always are, we got Tamika Davis in the space. So happy to have you here. Make sure you all put in #health heroes, because that's what we are all about here, being a health hero for your loved one. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, yep, Superfood Parents is scrolling right there. So let's get back to you here with Community Street. Tell us a little bit about how this works, this space, for people that didn't know from the last time what Green Drinks Live is. You know, tell us a little bit about Green Drinks Live, or you can start with Community Street. Which one do you want to start with?
Let's start with Green Drinks Live.
And I'm saying live, but it's really Green Drinks Live.
Green
We just
Drinks-
live today.
No, I think we're going to call it Green Drinks Live, because it is live. It is live. So we started out at the event called Coffee and Community. I take coffee and communities around to locations that want to, utilize space. So we do space making by popping up a community event that invites anybody. Our agenda gets created as people start coming and as we start networking and building as a community. And it basically just starts to create community. And so I've done this in different places. It's a simple concept. I use coffee to bring people together. And it doesn't have to be coffee. It could be chaga, you know. It could be tea. It could be
all
water.
Of good drinks.
It could be anything. But the bottom line is, in food, it's just one of those things that connects us and brings us together.
Is this your page?
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's in the UK. Actually.
Yeah,
I think that was in the
like,
UK. Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
But we do have a page on the international, between me and Sonia Z from Stretch Couture. We signed up to be on the International Green Drinks website. So we're Green Drinks Portsmouth, Virginia. And you'll find us on Facebook as that, Green Drinks Portsmouth, Virginia. We have a group and we have a page, so you can join and engage. But there it is.
All right. So I'm trying to make sure I find it so that I can share it with everybody.
Absolutely.
Because AJ is like, yes, Green Drinks are all the way live today. I appreciate that, AJ.
Absolutely.
He is in Germany.
Okay.
And you know, he's one of those people that's open for the tough conversations.
Yeah.
Because he was military while he was here in Germany, and he said he has not smiled so much since being in Germany.
Okay.
You know, once he retired, he's living mobile, so that's where he's road tripping. He lives in a van and all that kind of stuff.
What? Van lifers? Okay, I'm gonna talk about that a little bit too. On my next, yeah.
What do you mean? Because I know that you provide the coffee here, and that's where you were saying that, you know, you started off with community and coffee.
Yep.
What's the name of your coffee company?
Okay, I have a company called Coffee Sales, and I'm a consultant and a wholesaler, but I focus on community spaces, bringing coffee, creating coffee programs in those spaces. Because community is my, you know, it's a cliche, it's a cliche word, but community is my thing. And that's why, you know, my name is Community Street. But in every sense of the word, you name, like village, community, whatever's going to make us better, whatever's going to improve the world. To me, that's what community is. Community is a necessity. It's not something we get to choose to do. It's a necessity. Right. We live together. As long as we're alive, we got to do community together.
So this is cool because I'm looking at you on Facebook, this page here. We see you right there. So when we look for coffee sales, we can just Google coffee sales and it pops up. Because of course, Facebook is a strong engine, right? A search engine. So you're here. And the nice thing is we can actually go to your Instagram from here. We can buy coffee from here. We can go to the website. Everything is here, y'all.
Yes.
And the nice thing is if you're in Portsmouth, Virginia, you can also drink the coffee for free. Okay. That's why a lot of us are here, y'all. You know, some of us like free food and whatnot. So look, y'all, I was here last month. So of course I'm here. Y'all, I ain't gonna talk about the child labor I'm looking at going on. There's a baby working, pulling a wagon.
So
it's good stuff.
My son, my friend Kevin is watching my son right now. But thank you for reminding me about bringing the coffee up, because I fail to do that because I get so, you know, bent on the community stuff that I forget to point to what supports me to do what I do.
Well, you know, AJ's road tripping is saying community is never cliche. We are the only ones that can look out for each other.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
AJ, man, peace wherever you are, man, in your van. What I want to talk about today is a war on farmers market. I've been ruminating over this for a while, but we're working to bring a farmers market back to some of the areas out here. But it's more than just like the coffee is just more than the coffee. It's about community. What we're trying to do is be advocates for farmers markets. And really, in the end, love what you're doing. Thank you for being here. SuperFood Parents, more fruits and veggies. Yeah. And that's just one of the things that we need in our life, right? Because our health, right, is going to lead us to being better, to doing better as a people and as a community. And we, just like everything else, we forget that taking care of ourselves is the number one thing. Like, how can we do that if we're not taking care of ourselves? But the access, you know, when you don't, what's around us, you know, like we have a lot of stuff around us that's not the best for us, and it's just in our face. So we need to put more things in our face that are better for us. Like, we need to make it a thing. It needs to be popular. So a war on farmers markets, it comes from a meme that I saw that Chris Rock posted on Twitter. And he said that everything that the government poses a war on increases. He said, I suggest. Yeah,
I'm glad.
He said, I suggest. I may be paraphrasing,
but it's the truth.
I suggest we pose a war on farmers markets.
That's it. So that way it can increase. Because you know, I'm so glad you said that. Yeah. Because I'm so glad you explained it that way. Because Bravo with Sheila Network, she's a good example of somebody who is activating her own war on farmers market. She has a food company where she makes soup. her soup is in different stores. She has a lot of veggies in it, a lot of whole foods, and she's sourcing those foods from different places. So it's like, okay, can I get this from the food grocery store this time? Can I get it from the farmer's market this time? Can I get it from the farmer's market more? And of course, Bravo with Sheila is like, look, y'all, do your thing. Buy my soup or go make your own with all of these whole foods and support your local farmers markets.
Yeah.
Because if we do a war on them, y'all, this way we can be drinking our coffee from coffee sales, right? Because we got a coffee man here, so we already know where to get coffee from. There's so many places. Now, this war on farmers markets, right here in Portsmouth, there's a farmers market that happens every Saturday. Are there any others? Are we encouraging people to simply, with this war on farmers markets, are we encouraging people to post themselves at a farmers market? Are we imploring people to share on their social networks the farmers markets in their area? Which steps do you want to take? Because remember, say no to drugs, it definitely increased drugs, right? Yeah. It's because your brain does not hear the word no. Your brain does not hear negation. It doesn't hear negative stuff. It hears sweet sounds like babies working in the background and whatnot. Child, this baby got to mix and bowl. Didn't I tell you the baby was working? Child labor is real here in the States, and we love it. Now he's just playing, y'all. He's making something. But
it's like that. Go make it. Go make it.
You can pick him up. You want to get picked up.
All right, let's see.
So that's my question. What are some of the solutions? Because AJ's road trip says, I dig his energy. Living in Germany has made it clear that I will eat fruits and vegetables that are in season. Plus, I visit the local markets and get what I can in the nature.
Where you at?
You said what now? What you looking for?
Wait,
the
so I can
Facebook
give it to her
page?
so she can follow the live. She
So he
Here
does
it is.
foraging
Who's about to
too,
leave? Come on, get
AJ.
on live.
You know, Melody, she said next time. Wait,
No, Melody, we need you, Melody.
SuperFood Parents. There where you are.
Yep. Y'all look, this is the person that takes the pictures. This is the photographer, Sonia Phillips. She's about to be on screen soon.
I'm going to come back once I get this to Melody. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Tell Melody we need her. Should we tell her we can
Yes,
pop
yes.
Edwin and come back to
Yeah,
him?
we can.
Even though AJ's road trip and dig your energy, like he said, living in Germany has made it clear that he'll eat fruits and vegetables that are in season.
Yes.
Because that's what the farmers market is about.
Yes.
Plus, he visits the local markets and gets what he can in nature. So
AJ probably knows that it makes more sense, and so we're tricking our mind is that it's costly. We got to transition our kids over, whatever, which is all true things, right? But AJ knows that when he buys in season, he doesn't have to eat as much because it's more local, it's better product, it's better quality, and so he doesn't have to eat as much. So he ends up saving in the long run, and he supports a local farmer that's going to continue and perpetuate the production of food that's going to keep costs down, even when you do got to go to the grocery store. And he's foraging from things that are out there in the world already. So AJ is teaching us, and I bet you AJ has some social media stuff that he does and media things that he posts and shows his journey in his life, showing us, hey y'all, this is how you go. If you're hungry, this is how you stop at the side of the road and you look for this. Get yourself a book to identify these things so that you can always have something to eat.
You know what he does? He does a bit of all of that. Whereas he's in Germany, so he's out there with the big bad wolf. Sometimes he's taking a walk in the woods and all of that kind of stuff. So it's a great space to be when you're with AJ's road trip. And y'all, if you don't know him, this is how you spell his name. This is his YouTube channel, and that's his van currently, and all of that stuff. Doing the stuff. Look, he's retired.
Wow.
The man is living his best life, right?
Wow.
And he's showing us some of the most beautiful spaces there in Germany. Oops, let me go here to live. I don't know why it says he don't have any videos, because he always got videos. So so he's not just in the van, but he's also about doing all the things. Okay. So so now y'all remember, Coffee Sales is where we are right now with Edwin. We're not in Germany right now. So
no.
But the nice thing is the connection. Like we're telling you. AJ's road trip says, I'm that old man in the back of the church saying, well.
Yeah, you know what? That's exactly what it is, AJ. You know, this is our platform. This is our church, you know. And thank you for being on here, AJ, and supporting LaQuita. And you've probably been doing this for a long time. I just met her. But thank you for the work you're doing, AJ, out there posting your lifestyle, showing people that there's a different way. I'm also an aspiring van lifer. Me and my partner, we have a Nissan NV 2500 high roof that we just have a no build in. We travel in it for when we're doing events and stuff like that. But we've been exploring it. We're advocates of van lifers. And AJ, let's talk, man. Let's do an episode on Green Drinks about van life. And here in Hampton Roads, here in Virginia, in the Hampton Roads area, AJ, there's some van lifers here and some people who are converting schoolies over and stuff like that. And I bet you, just like you and me know, people all over the world are doing this. And what I noticed right in my community, when I go to the city park,
Right.
there's a bunch of people out there who are living in their vans and cars. And I've been talking to them. I'm about to start a coffee and community out there with them.
See?
And but there's a lot of people who are living in their cars and vans, and they're going to this beautiful park we have here in Portsmouth, Virginia, and enjoying the day when they're out there during the day.
Nice.
And so, but let's talk, AJ. Let's do an episode on van lifers, because there's a bunch of people out here that want to connect. It's just another way for us to connect. But I'm gonna yield my time over because we got some great people here today. Thank you for doing this.
Absolutely.
Thank you everybody for
Y'all
listening.
Van lifers. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, it is.
Let me
Yeah.
say this, y'all. Before you go,
Right there.
look, he ain't going nowhere, y'all. Before you go, we're just gonna give you another quick food. Then this is a food that you can get from the farmer's market, carrots. So while we show this 24 carat pancake recipe, think about where you can get your carrots from. The farmer's market always has wonderful carrots. So here we go.
24 karat pancakes. Yum! Peel, slice, and chop 3 carrots into 24 chunks.
Carrots are low in calories and sugar and high in fiber. Fiber reduces blood sugar and cholesterol levels. They also have carotenoids, or cancer-fighting antioxidants.
Boil until very soft. Let's start the pancakes.
I'll go ahead and add a banana, about a 1/4 cup of sugar. I've got my vanilla extract.
Mash or stir to blend it up.
Bananas are full of fiber, potassium, folate, and heart-healthy vitamin C, which is an antioxidant. Also full of tryptophan, which may help preserve your memory, boost learning and remembering, and regulate your mood. A tablespoon of baking powder. You're just going to add yogurt. Coconut yogurt is non-dairy, easy to digest, and full of probiotics. It's also low in sugar and full of antioxidants. This has foamed right up very quickly. Almond milk that I'm going to pour about a cup. It's going to be about 10 ounces that I add, and then I'm just going to squeeze some lemon in. Lemons are good for dental health. It helps toothaches and prevents gingivitis. Also, its anti-inflammatory properties help fight respiratory tract infections, sore throat, and inflammation of the tonsils. Putting everything in, we've got our craisins. Craisins lower the risk of urinary tract infection, prevent certain cancers, and they help your immune system. Flour.
Mix the flour and the baking powder into the batter.
Start to add the milk.
Stir in the buttermilk.
Add a little bit of butter.
Cook 2 to 3 minutes on each side. When I first tried these, I didn't even know they were made out of carrots. They were really good. Compared to the sweet potatoes, these were better. They were sweeter.
All right.
Oh, look, there we
Y'all
are.
look, y'all hear that?
I love it.
Somebody has been in the wilderness. Y'all hear we people talking over here. We're having our background conversations.
Yes.
Of course, we got our photographer here,
Oh.
Sonia in the middle.
I'm looking now. I ain't taking no pictures. I'm enjoying this.
I know, right? She's on camera.
Okay, let me
She'll-
go take a picture.
She'll be interviewed next. I know. And then she got Melody to come over to talk about things because, some of us say less is more, but Melody is like, no, more is more. Some of us are overcoming real life experiences. So that's what MORE stands for, mothers overcoming real life experience. And I do understand that you've lost your mother in the past. I don't know how much you want to talk about that or how you want to just bridge that into this conversation so that people who have lost their mothers will know they have a resource with your organization. So as you talk about it, I made some jam here. Now this is just berries, chia seeds, and sugar. Just those 3 things. That's how you make jam. That's how they make it for the stores. They just put a few preservatives in there. When you make it yourself this way, it lasts in the refrigerator for about a week. So I just want you to add some chia seeds to it because everybody that comes, they're just adding chia and sugar. So what is MORE? How did this get started? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so MORE started.
No, just pour it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to multitask here. You see me? Okay.
And it reduces the jitters because when you're doing something else, you're not focused on what you're saying. It's not that serious. So yeah.
So MORE was something that was created back in 2019. It started off as a Facebook group for moms and single parents, single moms to be able to come in and shed light and empower each other because we know that as mothers, we go through a lot and we needed the support. Myself, having lost my mother almost 20 years ago to colon cancer, I was grieving. I was in depression. I suffered a lot of things, and I wrote about it in a book that's on Amazon.
So wait. Now you're an author. We did not know you were an author too. Hold this. Put your thumb on top. Your hands on the bottom. Shake this.
I'm gonna
Tell
shake
us-
this up.
Look, y'all. Tell us the name of the book, because all we knew about was that you had a Facebook group. So we were like, oh, that's good. She helping mothers out and all of this kind of stuff. Y'all, the Facebook group is right there on the screen. If you just type in more Mothers Overcoming Real Experiences, you'll see that she started this. She already has over 250 members, and it's growing. Okay, so now tell us about the book, because we're about to pull that up on Amazon.
So
baby.
the book is on Amazon. I actually have two since I'm already getting busted. All right.
So Melody is a published author. Wait, are you single or married?
I am single.
Y'all know I'm always trying to hook people
I
up.
am so
She's
single.
beautiful. She smells good. She's got a wonderful physique. And when I tell
Look
you
at that smile,
wonderful,
too.
what I mean is that, Dr. Joel Furman, he talks about the shoulder to hip ratio, meaning that regardless of how voluptuous you are, men and women, we love to see ourselves with wider shoulders and the more narrow hip. Y'all, she snatched.
I'm about to shake.
Look,
shake.
keep shaking. All
What's
right,
that? What
back
you
to
shaking?
the book. Back to the book. What's the name of the book? Because AJ is road tripping already sent me a direct message for our last guest. We know Gail at Night has alerted us that YouTube is acting up. Tati is here from Romania watching. People are loving this
Hello,
episode. So tell us the
everyone.
name of the book.
The book is a collab between other women around the world. It's called 20 Beautiful Women.
Got it.
Publisher Saba Tico. I've got to give her props because she is a wonderful, wonderful woman. And this is volume 7.
Wow.
Yes. So you can go in. My story is called Mother's Day. It is chapter 9 of that book.
So let me ask you this. In this particular book, this is it, right?
Yeah, you can put up my name and you can pull the one up with my name on it if you want. Or you
Perfect.
Can use that one, either one.
Nope, I'm going to pull up the one with your name on it because
I
we
don't
have
know
it
if that's the right
here.
volume.
Look, AJ says the Q in LaQuita stands for Cupid. You already know. You
Lord.
already know. Okay. So let's pull up the book with your name in it. How do we find that?
Just type in my name.
A Melody.
Mhm.
Mhm. I got it. And then I got your name here. So y'all, this is the way you do it. She already popped up. So she's already here. You Are More. This is your book.
Yes, that is the book that I
So you have a
self-published.
30-day devotional.
I did,
And
yes.
tell us more about this.
So to tell you the backstory about why I wrote a devotional for people to be able to just succeed and believe in themselves is because at a point in my life when I was in my dark state, it was a devotional that really saved me. And so whenever it was laid on my heart to do this, I wanted to be able to encourage others and empower them to know that they are more. They're more than their circumstances and they are their possibilities. So that's why You Are More. It's like a baby that I gave birth to because I was just telling you that every day of your life, you have to believe it. You have to speak those affirmations over yourself. So no matter what life is throwing at you, you have to remind yourself that I am more than that. I am more than what people have said about me or what has happened in my life.
So you have this group and you have a book to support the group. So in this group, it's on Facebook, y'all. We were just sharing the Facebook group. In this group, do they use the workbook? Are you encouraging that? Are you promoting it within there? Or is this a new journey and you're still working through all of those things?
And that is what I'm doing, working through all of these things right now. Now, I have had groups where I have given out both books, the 20 Beautiful Women for them to read and be able to be inspired by, and also the You Are More. So this is something that we're working on and jumpstarting.
You can do that at the
we can absolutely.
Idioma.
I'm ready.
So y'all, there's an event coming up and they're already talking about it. But if you're here and you're in this event, you don't even have to Google anything. Gail at Night has dropped the link to the book. So if you're trying to get the Amazon book, the book on Amazon, the link is there. You know what, Sonia? Can you go see who's coming on next? Like, I don't know if it's going to be Chrissy or anybody
here?
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Or if it's you. Yeah, we ain't finished with her though. We are not finished.
Oh my goodness.
Where else can people find you? Because I know you're about to head out. And thank you for shaking the jam, y'all.
Yes, I shake the jam.
When we get the
She shook some jam.
Yes.
And
you know what? Also take this one over there. Tell people, Lord, berries are calling out.
Okay,
Tell people this one is ready. So that way, if they want to, you can take it to the table, Sonia, and let people know if they want to put some on a biscuit, they can.
Yeah,
Have
I'm
you
ready
ever
to try some. I'm gonna try
Really?
it. I haven't tried it. but I
Okay,
am going
wonderful.
to.
Once you leave the screen,
Mhm.
go try some and let us know.
I
You know,
will.
like just put some on some bread or something. Take this
Absolutely.
over there and let people know this is fresh jam. that they can add to a biscuit.
What kind of jam is it?
It's just berries, like
Berry jam.
frozen berries. Mhm.
Frozen berry jam.
Like, yep,
Okay.
frozen berry jam. Jam.
All right.
And look, Gail at Night is like, hey. Gail at Night has also dropped the link for your Facebook group. So this way, people watching today, they don't have to go anywhere. Again, they can click on the links right here in the live chat. Anything else you want to tell us about where we can find you, where we can learn more, how you'd like people to plug in, or what's next on your journey? Anything else you want to share with us?
So these things are all I am in a transforming process right now. So soon I will have more information for you, and I will be able to drop those links for you to be able to reach out to me and connect, and just look forward to some community engagements that's coming forth soon. I won't share too much right now, but it is happening, and it will be happening in the city of Portsmouth and the 757.
Oh, so y'all hear that? Local stuff, good stuff happening. So there's always more. Thank you so much for being here today, Melody. Absolutely. Look, let me give you a hug. Let me give you a hug.
Yeah.
Y'all know I love her because she also, her profession, one of her professional jobs is helping people with are very healing. There's high antioxidants in them. And, you know, here on SuperFood Parents, we encourage people to eat whole foods to save themselves. So, of course, she and I will be having some of those offline conversations about how people can not just do more, but how they can do more with food as well. So then all aspects of their life, they have their daily devotionals that they can definitely tap into. They also have the Facebook group that they can tap into, but then they also have take home solutions right there in their pantries. So y'all know what time it is. It's time for me to share with you just another plant-based treat. So that way, as we transition to the next person, I'll share some overnight oats with you. So we'll see you soon. Okay, Melody?
Overnight oats, the best options. Overnight oats are a delicious and easy meal, snack, or even drink option that Chef LaQuita Marie makes in only 3 steps. To make overnight oats, you'll need oats, non-dairy yogurt, non-dairy milk, chia seeds, fresh or frozen fruit. Step 1. Start by mixing the oats, yogurt, milk, and chia seeds in a jar or bowl. Step 2. Then, add in your desired amount of frozen or fresh fruit. Step 3. Mix everything together by shaking the contents in a closed container and let it sit in the fridge overnight or at least 1 hour. You're done. In just an hour or even overnight, your oats will be ready to enjoy. Don't forget, sugar is optional, so feel free to skip it if you prefer a less sweet plant-based treat. Guess what? You can drink this as a smoothie by adding it to a blender with more non-dairy milk or ice.
All right, y'all. We got Green Drinks Live here. I was just asking her, like, wait, are we talking anything about some of your private stuff too? Or are we just talking about Dot's Natural Seasonings? Because y'all know we're here today at Green Drinks Live, and this is a space where we got beautiful people, not just on the outside, because y'all see she cute, okay? And this is just what happens when you're a dietitian and you're eating all the right things. It shows up on the outside. So she's really definitely into whole foods, but she does eat all the things. And I say that because, you know, I don't eat animals, but I ain't stopped eating, and I don't stop other people from eating animals.
I eat animals. I love animals.
Right. I love animals. And when I was eating them, I loved them to eat too. Like, they were delicious. I ain't gonna lie. So here's the thing. Green Drinks Live is here talking about all of these different solutions in the world, having tough conversations. But this conversation that we're about to have right now is not that tough. When you say Dot's Natural Seasonings, spices, I'm sorry, Chrissy, y'all, this is Chrissy. Tell us a little bit about what's special about these spices, because some of us are still using Goya. I ain't gonna lie, but I also love to have local seasonings because I do find that the quality is better.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference here? Tell us something about this.
So what's great about Dot's Natural Spices is that it's salt free.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of their seasonings actually have a base of celery seeds. So from a scientific standpoint, celery actually is naturally high in sodium as a vegetable itself. And
It
so,
is. And so, wait, I have a question about that because AJ is road tripping. Can Chrissy Dutch? No, she's not Dutch. Is that what that means? I don't know. AJ is road tripping. And if you're trying to figure out if she's single, maybe that's what he means. Because, you know, he loves beautiful women. And girl,
we all love beautiful women.
right.
We all love rich men too. You got some money?
Oh yeah. See? There you go. Y'all see Chrissy is ready. Okay. So I love that you say that celery. Now, some people don't know celery is an herb, so it's good for you. Like, you know, we have, I say fruits and vegetables because my thing is if it grows out of the ground, it's good for you.
Mm-hmm.
So celery is one of those herbs that's great for you because it's a natural substance, and so it has a high sodium level. So it gives you that savoriness that people look for in foods, and that's one of the benefits of Dot's natural spices. But you were also going to tell us a little bit more before we started dating with AJ's road trip, and now he laughing when he asked if he was rich. Oh, now it's all fun and games. Are you rich? He is in Germany.
Sorry.
Get back to this. This is a spicy. When we said spicy, y'all, we got the right person. So Dot's natural spices. Tell us more.
Yes. So Dot's natural spices, a lot of their seasonings actually are based with celery seed. So as you're seasoning your food, you're still getting the savoriness of what you would think salt would taste like because you're getting the sodium factor in there.
Right.
But it's made with all natural spices. I mean, there's no salt whatsoever, and everything here is local, it's handmade, it's a Black woman-owned business, and it's also a mother and daughter team. And they're based out of Portsmouth, and you can find them at the downtown Portsmouth Farmers Market every Saturday.
And you know, we were just talking about the war on farmers markets.
Yeah.
So again, y'all, you don't just go to the farmers markets to get the vegetables. You also can get things like this. I'm sharing the website right now. And of course, with this website for Dot's Natural Spices, people can see, okay, this is how I can use these spices. Y'all can connect with them. You definitely can shop with them, because the nice thing is you are a brand ambassador.
Yes.
And they are in grocery stores. So they're not just a local mom and pop place or mom and
We're
daughter
almost
place.
there. We're almost in Food Lion. We're going through our paperwork process.
Girl, we're going to just speak it as if it was.
Yeah, but it's going to be there, y'all. It's going to be there.
So, and it's affordable. So, okay, back to what you were saying though about Dot's Natural Spices. Tell us more. It can be found at the Portsmouth Farmers Market currently, and you are a brand ambassador. Anything else you want to tell us?
About what I do?
About what you do, about Dot's Natural Spices, maybe about how you've used these today, because you were in the kitchen cooking.
Yeah, so today I actually made a Greek style eggplant dish with quinoa. So
wait, it's finished and we can taste it?
Yeah, it's ready. But
okay, so I'm gonna leave you to talk, y'all. I'm gonna go grab a plate and come back so I can talk about it live, because y'all know we got to talk about the food. While I do that, when I come back, she's gonna be adding to this jam. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'll get
about.
a biscuit.
Oh yeah, right. She can get a biscuit and some jam, y'all. Tell us about just what you said. The dish that you made today and the spices that you used in that dish. I'm gonna come back, y'all. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so I use the Greek spices, which I actually don't have. Oh, wait, actually, it's right here. The Greek spices, it's all made with herbs, spices, turmeric, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, and cumin. And I believe there's some fennel in here. But the eggplant has a really nice flavor to it. And I did sprinkle a little bit of salt at the end. When you're cooking with salt, always salt your food at the end of your meal. I mean, over time, the seasoning kind of burns off. I don't really think of salt as a seasoning. I think of it as a flavor enhancer. But if you salt in the beginning, you're going to end up salting in the middle. You're going to end up salting in the end. You don't have to do that. You can just salt at the very end and you'll get your maximum amount of flavor. You'll cut down on that sodium. I am a registered dietetic technician. I am 2 years away from being a full registered dietitian. I will be going to ODU. I've been actually working in nutrition and farmers markets for a very, very, very long time. Not only am I brand ambassador for Dots as well, I work for Feast Virginia. I am a group leader where I teach healthy cooking classes to the elderly, people with diabetes, high blood pressure, all that kind of jazz. I do cooking demonstrations, meal prep. I'm writing an internship for community health with EVMS. I'm also a partner with Food Lion Feeds and Local Goodness. I pretty much am an entrepreneur, a dietetic entrepreneur, something like that.
That's what's popping.
Yeah.
You know, TWP Popcorn always says it best. That's what's popping. So if you'd like to know what's popping today, we are here at another Green Drinks Live event. We have Chrissy, the dietitian entrepreneur, telling us about Dot seasonings. Of course, we've got some here. We've also been sharing the website with you all. So this way you all kind of know, wow, she's a brand ambassador for this particular business. But then she also, because she's a representative, not just for Feast, but also for herself, she got to bring receipts, okay? So this is the reason why, David Corey, that she brought his eggplant dish. Well, she didn't bring the eggplant dish. She brought the eggplants and then she cooked them. So my question is, how is the eggplant, and this is really AJ's road tripping's question. How is the eggplant cooked in this dish? Because it is delicious. And like you said, you salt it at the end. I tend to salt as I'm moving along. I don't always salt at the end. And you're right though, when I salt at the end, I use way less salt.
Yep, you cut the sodium in half.
So how is this cooked? And
so
go ahead.
The eggplant is sauteed in avocado oil, garlic, red pepper flakes, and the Greek seasoning, and that's it. And then some Himalayan salt at the end. And then I made the quinoa, as you can see. So quinoa is one of my favorite grains to cook, right? So grains are great for you. I know some people have a gluten issue and digestive issues, but if you don't have those problems, quinoa is one of the great ones because it actually has all of the amino acids that your body needs. It's actually it's comparable to eating meat because it has 11 amino acids from plants, and then it also has the other 9 from protein. So you're getting, this meal is actually a complete meal. You're getting full fiber, you're getting full protein, you're getting great flavor. And it's also
full flavor, honey.
Thank you. And you're not, you're not poisoning your body. And it's really easy to make.
And it's quick.
And it's quick, yeah.
Because you made this morning, and I think you did answer, is it baked, pan fried, or boiled? And it's just sauteed.
It's just sauteed in avocado oil, which is my favorite oil to cook with. It is a high smoke point, and it's a healthy fat. Very, very healthy, a very good healthy fat. So this meal will keep you full throughout the day. High fiber foods keep you full. High protein foods keep you full. And those things don't have to be bad. Protein isn't a bad thing. You can just gotta find the right ones to eat with.
So let me ask you this question, because David Kropp is saying hello to me, and I'm sure he's saying hello to you too. Because once again, we said it earlier, everybody loves a beautiful woman, right? And y'all know I always talk about I should not eat on camera because then my lipstick gonna come off and I won't. Look, y'all gonna wonder who up here. Y'all gonna be like, did everyone come back to the screen? So we've got here in this space a dietetic entrepreneur. Her name is Chrissy, right? We ain't gonna give out too much information because too many of y'all checking for her. But she's AJ's road tripping is saying to us, good, eggplant is in season here in Germany.
Okay.
He's going to try something new. A lot of people, they believe that eggplant is just like for lasagna, or it's just for fried eggplant, like in that eggplant parmesan dish. And so something as simple as a full meal right here that I can't really stop eating because it's flavorful, so I got to stop because the lipstick gonna come off. Anyways, TWP popcorn is giving us the heart eyes. I don't know if that's for you or for the meal. Is there anything else that you want to talk to us about in your endeavors? Because I know right now you have a lot of initiatives. And of course, God's Natural Spices is one of them. Y'all, we told you she's a brand ambassador for them. Is there a way that people can follow you, tap in, or?
Yes, you can find me. You can find me on Instagram, which is where a lot of my cooking videos are. A lot of things I actually use my personal page as.
What's your Instagram name?
Yes, at Prissy, PRISSY _KRISSI.
Okay, and we'll make sure that we share this with y'all.
KRISI. No Y.
Thank you.
Yep, it's okay. It's a really unique. I'm Black, so we unique spellings or whatever.
You already know. Is this the one?
No, that's not me.
That ain't you. Y'all look, we're trying to make sure that y'all can find her real easy. So Prissy _ Prissy.
Yep, that's me. PRISSY _ Prissy. Yep, that's me. It should pop up somewhere.
All right. So you know what? We're gonna find it, and we're gonna share it with you all. Of course, she's not only look at them talking to each other. Like, yeah, TW Popcorn is enamored by our guest. Beauty is what he's saying. So thank you, David, Corey, and AJ for chatting it up. We definitely enjoy the engagement here.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Absolutely. I am going to bring up her Instagram. But hey, if you all have any questions for a dietitian, now remember, this is not medical advice. If you have any food questions, this is just for informational purposes only. But if you have any questions for Chrissy, then definitely give them to us. Okay, Chrissy, anything else that you want to share with us? So that way we know, okay, here's something I can do in my everyday food, in my everyday life. What else? What other tips? What are some of the popular things that people want to know? Oh, you get these questions all the time.
So people ask me how can I maintain my body and how do I maintain my wellness? So maintain a whole food diet. That is the biggest part of
y'all. This is her page,
maintaining.
Y'all. It's private. Y'all got to follow.
Yeah, you have to, and that's fine. I take people because I'm getting there, guys. I'm get there. I'll make it public eventually.
But people always want to know.
Yeah, eat a whole food diet. So my typical diet throughout the day, I eat fruits and vegetables all day, and maybe some nuts and almonds, kind of mixed in between there. And at the end of the day, I have my full meal, and it will have meat. I do love butter. I cook with a lot of butter. But I do work out, but I do reformative exercises. So I do like yoga and Pilates, a little bit of martial arts mixed in there. And I've been able to maintain a 6-pack. And I do have a child.
Because people always think after you have a child, a gut is imminent, and it's not.
No,
it's not.
So I actually had the propensity to gain 20 more pounds because I was
Girl, you're using big words. She said I have the possibility. It's easy for me to gain 20 pounds.
Yes,
that's what propensity is. Because y'all know I'd be thinking like when people say stuff, I'm like, Lord, I got to translate that into everyday language for me, not just for y'all, for me too. But go ahead.
I could gain 20 more pounds. When I after the end of my pregnancy, I was 210, and then after I had her, I was kind of floating around.
You look like she's about 87 pounds right now.
Well, I'm about 140 now, but
you are.
If I didn't eat the way I did, those 20 pounds would still be on me. Because if you eat whole foods, you stay full throughout the day because you're eating high fiber. Fiber is what keeps you full. It attracts water to your digestive system, so it keeps you hydrated and it keeps you full. It takes a long time for your body to break it down because it has so many complexities to it, and they're natural. And so your body's not trying to figure out like, oh, what's this? You know, like a lot of times when you're buying food and you see things on there that you can't pronounce, why would you want to put that in your body? A lot of things that are in processed foods are the same things that are like in beauty products and nail polish and makeup. Like those things are topical. They're not supposed to be internal.
Right.
So, you know,
right.
Yeah. Eating a whole food diet. That's always my suggestion to anybody. And that doesn't necessarily mean it has to taste bad. Like I know the other day, actually, I was talking to someone. I have a client. He's trying to lose weight. His BMI is about 34%. He's trying to get down to 30%. But he loves Jamaican beef patties. That's the thing. And
it's a processed food.
It is a processed food. It is a lot of butter. It's heavy flake and all that stuff. And I'm like, look, we can make you a Jamaican beef patty, but we're going to use cassava root flour instead. Right? And
so y'all hear this, and y'all know how to tap in. You don't even have to go Google her and all of that stuff. The link is here. So she's giving us the tea on how to change your processed food into a home meal. And you said, what did you say about the root powder? And while you say that, I'm going to have you add the chia seeds and the sugar here.
Okay.
Tell us again how the way you suggested for him to adjust that recipe.
Yeah, cassava root flour instead of
just pour some in.
Okay.
You can just take the cup and pour some in.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
So cassava root flour.
Cassava root flour.
And we can find that anywhere?
Yeah, you can find, can't really say you can find it. You probably find it at Whole Foods. You probably find it at one of the bougie stores. But even
but you can find it.
But you can find other alternative flours. You can still. So one thing I would say, stay away from anything that says enriched. Enriched stuff is a strip of most of its fiber. It sounds pretty. There's a thing called food marketing. You got to remember these people are in business and they want to make money, right? And so they don't. Their intent is not to keep you full, right? They want you to keep eating because they want you to keep buying. So they
you said that.
Yeah, they strip the fiber out of the food.
About why there's the fast food, like not just fast food places, but why the food goes through you so fast because they want you coming back to buy more.
They want you coming back to buy more. So whenever you see stuff like fortified or enriched, a lot of times the fiber has been stripped, so you don't stay full, so you keep buying it. So stay away from enriched and fortified white flour, like long grain rice or whatever. You'll see that it's enriched. It's not even real rice. It's like some piece of plastic or something. You know, they do add extra minerals and stuff like that, but the fiber is way more beneficial for you.
Right.
Yeah.
So here's a question that we have, not a question but a comment, because AJ is road tripping, is also saying his first name is hard to pronounce, just saying. And he's saying that enriched flour is banned in Germany. He's glad for that. He loves his bread.
Yeah, that's a great thing. Yeah, and in the United States, we are they like poisoning us, unfortunately.
Yeah,
because they want to make money. I mean, we always wonder why it's so expensive to eat healthy in this country, and it's because the farmers, the main ones that are making like the corn and the soybean, the ones that are actually enriching the products, those are subsidized by the government, and so they're able to get out a cheaper product. And our local farmers are not getting these subsidies. So they
Right.
have to sell things at wholesale prices or real prices, so they can make money. When
Y'all
the
hear
government can actually subsidize our local farmers and have more nutritious food for us. But
You
it's
know-
all control. I'm not trying to go down a wormhole.
That's
know.
exactly what Green Drinks Live is all about. And David Corey said it perfectly when he said it's all about the spirit. What's the spirit that we're acting in? What's our intention? What's the purpose of what we're doing? And if the purpose is just to make money, you will sacrifice people.
Yep.
You'll sacrifice people's feelings, human lives. You'll sacrifice a lot of stuff, the land, because of course, environment is a huge issue nowadays.
And
So
Mama Earth is our baby. We should be taking care of her.
yeah, thank you, David Corey, for also reminding people to like this, share this out with others. So y'all definitely do all the things, and of course, connect with click the like button, absolutely, and then also connect with Chrissy. Gail at Night has put her information into the live chat, so that way you can easily find it. Remember that she is an advocate, an ambassador actually, for Dot's Natural Seasonings, and that's what I was just eating today. We showed you the website where you can buy those, so that's also the wonderful thing about that. So of course, if you are if you want to close us out, Chrissy, we might have one more person. I think Sonia is coming up to present, but Gail at Night has dropped all the links. And David Corey is saying, keep growing your own. I don't know if you have a garden or if you...
I do. I'm going to buy some fruit trees too.
Y'all, it is. So look, y'all, if y'all want to stay connected here, text faves. Y'all know that stands for fruits and vegetables every spread. Text the word faves to 757-231-9361 in order to get alerts and stay in the loop right here on Superfood Parents. So to follow Chrissy anywhere. Chrissy, I'm going to share this video for a super smoothie. That's what I call it anyways. Any tips on, I don't know that this smoothie has greens in it, but any tips that you have for smoothies before I share this video, and then we transition to our next guest, our final guest, I think.
Yeah, so I love smoothies. If you can find a local frozen food source, you're gonna get the highest nutritional value in your fruits and vegetables. If you go to your local supermarket, a lot of the times they'll have like the Farmer Fresh or Nature's Promise or something like that, and those things are actually grown in wherever you live, and it has the highest amount of nutrients. I mean, it grows where you are.
So we do want to look for local, like whenever those
Local
sections at the
frozen.
grocery store says local, it's true and it's good for us.
Yep.
Nice. And of course, there's a war on farmers markets, y'all. So that means you also want to go to your farmers markets or grow your own. Of course, David Corey is asking, do you have a YouTube channel of your garden? Are you sharing that anywhere? Are you sharing it on your
I'm waiting. I'm
Instagram,
waiting
or-
for my trees to come in.
Okay, and
so I
also-
bought some trees that have flowers on them.
Got it.
So I need to plant them.
And the last question is for Dot's Natural Spices. Do they ship internationally? Do you know?
That I don't know, but I can ask.
Yeah, we can ask. So, y'all, let's get into this plant-based treat. It's been a pleasure, Chrissy.
Yes. Thank you for having me up here. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, everybody, for hearing me out. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. Here's a good plant-based treat. We're going to get into our next guest.
Sensational smoothie.
The ingredients include almond milk, frozen berries, banana, fonio, and plant-based yogurt.
I'm going to fill it up with berries, like 2 cups.
Berries are low in calories, high in fiber, vitamin C, and antioxidants with proven benefits for lowering blood pressure and cholesterol.
This is cooked fonio. I'm just going to add about a cup.
Fonio is a high-protein, ancient whole grain that helps control diabetes, digestion, weight loss, and prevents anemia, provides energy, strengthens hair, and your nails.
Put our banana in.
Bananas help prevent wheezing in children with asthma. They contain vitamin C and lectin, which are antioxidants that help prevent cancer.
Then we add our almond milk.
You can order fonio at keenpierre.com.
I do add a little bit of sugar, only about a tablespoon.
Blend until smooth. Enjoy.
A little pop of lemon. This gives it a zest. Once it's all blended, you add the lemon.
It was delicious. It was nice and creamy, not too thick, and I especially like the zesty flavor of the lemon.
From the glass cup and the whipped cream, it looked like on a magazine. Plus, it was really creamy and it was really good.
All right, y'all. We are back here at Green Drinks Live. Girl, you are fine. Y'all know we're informal. This is an informal space here today.
I've been eating them berry jams.
Oh, what did you think?
It was good. I just all them seeds though.
You know what? The seeds are from those raspberries or blackberries. That's what the seeds are. It's not the chia seeds, because these clump up and you don't even taste these.
Yeah, I had a biscuit.
Get over here. Get over here.
Yeah, come tell the people your biscuit, Edwin.
So y'all know Edwin was here from Community Street.
Put it up higher.
And so I'll put it to the camera. I ain't gonna eat none. Don't worry.
I know it's good,
This
y'all.
is what Edwin did with it. I definitely would say add more, because it's better when you have more.
It was.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah.
So wait, is it too sweet? Is it sweet?
No,
enough?
it's sweet enough. It was a good tartness to it, and I like that the berries were big. Like you had the jam, but you got juicy berries in it too. So you left the whole like blueberries and the jam.
Yep.
My only thing is the seeds. I just would like to have had no seeds
Less
in it.
seeds, yeah.
But it wasn't a big problem. I just kind of swallowed them up. But I had to check my teeth before.
I know, before coming onto the screen, right? Now, Tati C. Petita was like yummy because he was looking at that particular smoothie recipe. Of course, I'm making another jam just to show people how quick and easy. So since our first guest, we've actually made another one.
Okay, so can you just tell us again the Cliff Notes version of how you made this jam?
Frozen berries, chia seeds, and sugar. That's it. That is it. And then you just shake it so that way the chia seeds can incorporate. They can plump up.
So that's the jelly kind of taste in there.
Boom.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. The fruit is the jelly taste, actually,
got it.
that you taste. And then, of course, y'all know that if you don't want to do this, if you don't want to eat your fruits and vegetables, I am an ambassador for EnergyBits.com. So that means, yes, when you take the Energy Bits pills, they're green pills, chlorella and spirulina.
Yes, and
right. And so, those are the things that it's like replacing your fruits and vegetables. If you're that person, you're on the run, you don't cook the things that you should, you're eating a lot of processed foods, this is a way to balance yourself. Use my code SUPER20 at checkout and you will get 20% off.
What?
Ciao.
Girl, I like saving money now.
Look, that part. So I got a question for you about Dream Shape.
Yes.
Because that's what we're talking about today for your business. Is Dream Shape 757.
Yes.
And so I'm going to definitely, it's a body contouring business. So tell us a little bit about this, okay?
Yeah, sure. So my background is health and wellness. So I went to Old Dominion University, go Monarchs. So I do have a degree in biology. And I also worked as a CNA, certified nurse aide. But professionally, I worked as a HIV and a sickle cell case manager. And I also worked with the city of Norfolk as a disease intervention specialist, certified by the CDC. So,
wow. This is what I love about you. You have so many different hats that you wear, because today you were here as a photographer helping us out with because you what do you call it when you document? Well, I guess you document these things, and you're so good at that. How did you become so good at everything? Because Dream Shape is a body contouring business. I noticed that you are just an amazing entrepreneur. You see an opportunity, you grab it. You just came back from Ghana. You were in West Africa, and you were like, "Ooh, there's an opportunity here with my fashion show." So look, David Corey is saying it perfectly. Nice lady of many hats. Exactly. So tell us a little bit about how Dream Shape came. Was this as a result of you already had so many businesses, so many professional experience?
Nope. Real life story.
Okay.
So, my best friend, she's like my sister of over 25 years. We have been on our weight loss journey for the entire time of our existence.
More light.
More light. Okay. Go ahead, push this. I don't know if maybe it's stuck. Okay.
Keep going. Keep going.
So anyway, when I say like in the early 2000s, like maybe 2003, we joined a weight clinic and we did the phentermine pills, the B12 injections, all the specialty diet, all the things. And I mean, I lost a lot of weight. But over the years, she continued to be in weight loss programs and things. And so fast forward, like I said, this was like the early 2000s when we did this together. But fast forward to a few years ago, she had a heart attack. and then she had another heart attack. And so,
you know, after people have one heart attack, they always say they're waiting to have another one. There's a high chance they might have another one, and that happened to her, huh?
Yes. And so after she had that second heart attack, she went to go visit Texas with her son, and they came back. She wasn't feeling well, so a lot of people there had COVID. So she came back to go get tested for COVID, and that's when they found out she had congestive heart failure. And so she still needed to, she had that desire to lose weight, but her doctor said, number one, you got to quit your job. Your job is stressing you out. So now here she is, you know, after the pandemic, not working a full-time job anymore. She was a caregiver to her mother. And so the doctor said, hey, you got to X that job. Secondly, he was like, no more phentermine. These phentermine pills have messed up your heart. So you hear all the time about the phentermine and, oh, it's not good for you. But, you know, and he said, oh, you know, it won't be me. So she was that one person where it happened to her.
Happened to her.
You know,
and you know, people also don't realize that medications, of course, there's an effect. There's always going to be a side effect. And so for her, this side effect, it impacted her and her heart. And does this mean that this is moving towards how she would realize that, okay, I need an income, and that's how this business was born? Or was she like, I need to look cute so I can get a man that's going to take care of me?
So again, it still wasn't about the money. You know what I'm saying? It was, now let's just talk about as a female, emotionally, how you feel when you feel like you're fat and you can't, now she can't take the diet pills. She couldn't exercise at the capacity she used to because, you know, she had certain physical therapy things, but she could only do so much. And so now she lost a lot of the control that she had over maintaining her weight. So now she's gaining all this weight, and she did some research, and her doctor approved her to get some of these body contouring services. So she became a client of body contouring and went to a couple places and just kind of felt like she was getting results, but it was costing a lot, and they weren't treating her the way she wanted to be. They weren't giving her that great customer service that she needed, you know. And so her daughter has been in the beauty industry for a while, like, you know, this is self-taught makeup artist. And so naturally, we suggested that she could get into this business. And the last person that, you know, my friend was going to, she offered a training class. And so you have to have equipment as well. So I was like, well, hey girl, I can help you, you know, raise the money for the equipment if you can get somebody to, you know, help you pay for the class or whatever you want to do. I'm like, girl, we can sell packages, you know, to people.
You put your entrepreneurship hat on and you said, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it, right? But the daughter wasn't quite ready to, you know, to do it. She was in school at the time. She just graduated with her bachelor's in information health management, I want to say. So in the health field. So congratulations to her. But you know, she had a lot. She's married, so she had husband, she has kids. You know, I think she already had like a job going on, and she was in school, so she wasn't ready to start something new. You know what I'm saying? And so
let me ask you this, because you, again, y'all, this is Sonia Phillips. She's an entrepreneur, and I did share her Facebook page, so that way you all could see some of what she does all in one place. Of course, she's talking right here at the top of her Facebook page. We see the Dream Shape website, or, you know, one of the flyers showing some of the services they offer. But also, she's a seamstress. She's a photographer. She promotes events, and she also is a part of a lot of different events, just like this one where we are today, Coffee and Community, housed right here with Green Drinks Live. So my question is, at this point when you're putting on your entrepreneur hat and you realize, okay, she has some resources, she's got her husband, she's got different things there for her.
It's a Z, not a Y.
Oh, I'm sorry. I done made up stuff, y'all. Sonia Z. Phillips. Let's get that corrected. Sorry, y'all. Y'all see AJ is road tripping, is in here talking and chatting with everybody.
What do you say?
They're just right now, they're talking to each other.
Okay.
You know, and right now, while they're doing that, I'm just in here typing in anything. So we're fixing all the things. But
it's like Z, like a zebra.
Yep. So let me ask you this.
Like Zelle, if you want to send me some money.
Y'all hear that? Boom. Okay. So my question is, once you put on these hats, how receptive is she to this idea of okay, I guess I'll just, go
So
for it.
that's what happened. Is the daughter never? Well, I didn't say never, but
She didn't really take up on it.
She
run
just
with
wasn't
it.
ready. And
Mhm.
so my friend just kind of went down a rabbit hole, was like looking at machines, looking at the business. And so she came to me, I want to say like July time frame, and was like, hey, I think we can do this. I really want to start this business. I really need you to help me, because my best friend has had several businesses before. She's had restaurant businesses, and she worked in hospitality for over 30 years. So she has business experience as well.
Mhm.
But she's more of an introvert. So I'm the one you're going to see all the time outside. But she definitely has the business acumen,
Right.
So she said, but I want you to help me with this business. And
So did she do your website? Did you do your website?
so I'm the marketing person. I did the website. I do all the social media pages.
You're so good with that. That's
Thank
why
you.
I asked, because I noticed your websites, you can put them up and we know exactly what we're here for. That's whether, like I told you.
And this one's a free one, people. So as you can see, it still has the Powered by Weebly. So it's dreamshake757.weebly.com. So this isn't even a paid site. So
we can do this. We can get into business, and we don't have to be out here paying all this
That's
money.
one of the things I learned early on in my fashion business. I paid all this money for a website, and it was just a waste of time, and it was a waste of money. So I do have 2 paid websites. So my personal brand, www.soniazphillips.com.
Got it.
And then I also have my fashion site, stretchcouture.com is .com. So I actually pay for those websites. But with DreamShape, we get the most of our.
That kind of goes hand in hand, because Stretch Couture, with your fashions and everything that you do there, you can also let people know that, look, if you're looking for your dream shape, they can come on over there. Nice.
So yeah, it's definitely like everything I do is really connected. So just to kind of finish my train of thought. So basically, my best friend came to me in July 2022, said she wanted to start this business. She wanted my help. Of course, I'm going to support her because she supports me in everything that I do. And so in July 2022 is when we actually got started. We ordered our first piece of equipment, started, and I had another LLC, not my fashion LLC, but a different one. So I put it under as a DBA, and we kind of ran it as a DBA under one of my businesses until December.
Now wait a minute, because y'all know I used to talk about health, business, and wealth every episode.
Yeah.
And when we talk about business and we talk about DBA, if your main business, you can have a DBA or doing business as a sub business under that main business. So here in the States, that is the way they categorize that, where like she's saying, she is educated, she's certified in so many things. And so this is where she's like, okay, I know how to structure the business, and you're constantly learning,
right? So
that you can always do everything the right way and the proper way and all that. Hey, look at Sonia. Okay, we see you, boo.
Yeah, I'm cute, girl. I can clean up nice. but in January of 2023, we went ahead and got our own LLC. The EIN. We have a lawyer, so we have, even though we're best friends, we have an operating agreement because something could happen to her. One day she might wake up and say, I don't want to do this no more, I quit. And then I'm stuck paying all the rent and everything.
Right.
So we definitely have a lawyer. We have operating agreement. So everything is now on. In January of 2023 is when we shifted everything over. We had to get a new bank account, all the things.
Wow. All the things to stay legal and all of those good things.
Because we just kind of wanted to see, and so we did really well just in those few months. So we started in July 2022. October of 2022, we moved into our storefront, which is in Norfolk, Virginia. So in January is when we actually shifted everything to its own entity.
Got it.
So there was a little bit of overlap during that time, but we have been DreamShape LLC officially since January of 2023, but the business itself was born in July of 2022.
So this is just beautiful. I love the way everything went together, the way, like you're saying, you figured out how to tie it together, but also make your businesses related. And because you're such a personable person, it's easy to get these things done.
Well,
because
I want to go back to how it's related. So, I have been a cut and sew fashion designer for over 30 years. And so what I say to people sometimes is that a lot of my clients become my friends, and a lot of my friends become my clients. And so sometimes my business is my pleasure. Some people like to separate business from pleasure, but business is my pleasure.
Right.
And I love building relationships. And what I can say from working in intimate spaces with women, I'm talking about from strippers to six-figure earners. You know what I'm saying? I meet people from all walks of life.
Thanks
so
much, Tati.
I make from mild to wild. So I have some things that are a little spicy, and then I also do, like I say, I do exotic dance and I do praise dance. One of my favorite things to make are carnival costumes. So that flyer that you saw earlier is a band launch for a carnival group that I am affiliated with called Natural Vibes, and they're having a launch party for some of the costumes that, and I teach sewing lessons. So I'm super proud that one of the young ladies, Michi, she met with me and I taught her how to make some of these costumes. And so some of these costumes that will be featured at that band launch will be from one of my sewing students.
And so, this is because, once again, everything ties together and we can find it all online, y'all.
Yes.
Even during COVID, she was teaching online sewing.
Yes.
And you still, if people request it, you will still teach an online class as
Yes.
well. So that's not something that's
I
gone
sure
out of style. This has been a pleasure, Sonia.
Yeah.
We have dropped some of your links into the chat, so I do appreciate you, Gail at Night, for dropping that in there.
Thank you.
Anything that you want to say to the people before we head there? Are you coming on camera today?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. You can find all of my socials. There, I have a lot of links in my Facebook page that will take you to other things. One of the things I'm most proud of is being an executive aide to a chief in the village of Volo, which is in Ghana. And so a lot of times we say it takes a village. My question to each one of you is, what is your role in the village? What are you doing to build the village today? Whether that's a village in your own community or even in another community. And so I just want to encourage everyone to be an active part of your village.
Beautiful, beautiful. I appreciate that, Sonia. Y'all, we're going to head into another plant-based treat really quickly here. This one is going to be another one you can enjoy. And of course, we are here at Green Drinks Live.
Yay!
Community Street provides the coffee. So that is the reason why we have this plant-based treat of my personal breakfast coffee. It's something that I drink just about every day with my rolljava.com coffee. So enjoy.
Breakfast coffee.
The best thing ever. We've got our coffee. We have our cacao powder. We have our turmeric. We also have sugar, almond milk, and cayenne pepper. Half a teaspoon is probably good. I'm making this for everyone, so I'm going to put a big teaspoon.
Turmeric has turmeric, which can stop Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Also antioxidants to reduce the risk of cancers like prostate, breast, skin, and other cancers.
Next, we'll add our sugar. Got my cacao powder. Got this from Walmart. I also get it from Amazon.
Cacao powder is rich in antioxidants that reduce fatigue and fight cancer. It's also the highest plant-based source of iron.
Coffee, about a half a cup. Blend this up before I add the ice. That way the cacao powder gets dissolved. So make sure the ice is covered a little bit for the most part and blend. Then just add your milk. You can add rice milk, you can add soy milk, coconut milk, whatever plant-based milk you like.
Almond milk is high in vitamin E, an antioxidant that fights diseases, also great for your eyes and skin.
This is how I make this a full breakfast. I take my cayenne and put it in there, just a few shakes, and then I add my flax.
Cayenne is great for relieving pain, managing weight, easing itching, reducing inflammation, treating colds and congestion, and protecting the nervous system. Research shows there's a lower incidence of breast cancer among females who consume flaxseed regularly, and it may help reduce the risk of breast cancer after menopause.
Right, y'all, we are gonna sign off with one of our favorite people here, Sonia, because it's time for the super clap sign off. Y'all know if the food slaps, then we must clap. That means I just play my clap rhythm and we just get into it. We crank it up a little bit and we say goodbye. So we thank you all for being here today.
Thank you.
At Green Drinks Live. We thank everybody for helping us with the jam. We've shaking this up.
And it's good, y'all.
It's good. So y'all hear that? The food has slapped.
Oh, it slapped, yeah.
Right, the food slapped. So that's why we're clapping. Now, of course, if you have not ever made jam, remember all you need is frozen berries, Think of the type of berries you want, because strawberries have less seeds in them. Like Sonia said, those seeds are alive. I noticed that too. Like they'll get stuck in my teeth, and y'all know I only got 3 good teeth. Even though I'm a chef, I only got 3 good teeth left because I won't always eat them right. I also have chia seeds and sugar. That's all you need. Chia seeds, before they clump up, and then when they clump up, they turn into like a pudding.
I've seen them in like people's jars and stuff.
There you go, though. How like what they actually do and how they turn out. And this is not the part that was crunchy. This is the part that was, good. So yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna see y'all next time. Always remember to text word FAVES, FAVES, to 757-231-9361. So that way you can get alerts and stay in the loop. All right, y'all. We're gonna jam it out, and we're gonna check y'all next time. Take care, everybody.
Bye. That's what you clapping?
You know what? We can clap, or we can just